In the struggle for food between the 8 leopards and the hunting dogs usually have the advantage in size and numbers and achieve victory. This time, the situation is different, as all 3 cubs of the 5 leopards approaching adulthood are present. Among them are 2 males larger than their mother and 1 petite female leopard. Of course, the mother leopard is extra cautious. At first, she did not participate in the competition for food because even those who have surpassed her strength would also be driven away by the hunting dogs. There was still plenty of food on site, and she needed to consider whether the potential consequences were worth it. The young bear leopards were eager to try, as bear leopards have large appetites. Meanwhile, the hungry term report had long been impatient. As the hunting dogs tore apart the prey, the scattered food scraps gave the cubs an opportunity. They may have underestimated dogs' determination to protect food. The robust female hunting dogs are terrifying, even for adult bear leopards, causing fear. They gave up their position to their elder brothers. The numbers have now evened out to 2 each, but without sufficient practical experience in effectively confronting the hunting dogs, these 2 cubs are truly vulnerable. The hunting dogs' anger could cause them to reveal their own cowardice on the spot. Next, the situation began to reverse as the dominant male arrived at the feeding site. The Leopard King was concerned not only with the 2 hunting dogs, but also whether any intruders were present at the scene. Then, the Leopard King slowly approached the prey, but this time the situation was different. The 2 hunting dogs did not attack the leopard like they did when dispersing the cubs. Because when choosing between food and safety, the hunting dogs cared more about the latter. The female hunting dogs still have a clear size advantage. The hunting dogs made a concession as one of them carried off a piece of fat meat, leaving the prime feeding spot, which caused the other hunting dog at the site to fall into a very passive situation. Sure enough, the other hunting dog also began to retreat. He tried to mimic his companion by taking a piece of fat meat and leaving the scene, because as the Leopard King obtained food, other members of the 8 leopard family also began to return to the feeding site one after another. However, the situation is different. Bao and Qibao were allowed to fast simultaneously with Bao Wang. The 2 subadult bear leopards did not dare to approach the food because each species, the greatest suppression still comes from their own kind. After a long time, the Leopard King finally finished eating. During this process, the 8 leopard family was no longer disturbed by the hunting dogs. Once they had waited for the Leopard King to leave, the other 2 bear leopards fed. Meanwhile, the hunting dogs, who had not yet eaten enough, began to return to the countryside. Those on the scene attempted to continue feeding, but the offense and defense team began to pick up and eat Saro's food scraps. Absolute numerical superiority is the key to victory. King Huo showcased his confidence by turning his back to opponents. Perhaps it was not that he alone created a sense of intimidation for the hunting dogs, but it was the presence of the Leopard King that made the on-site hunting dogs not dare to underestimate this number. Looks just like Shikun's leopard family.